You were looking live at Skidmore-Tynan ISD, the Dubo Special Event Center, here January 9, 2026. We're at ST Bobcat Nation. You're about to watch junior varsity basketball. We're going to have a team that's 6-2 and 1 with a district record of 1 win, no losses, and 1 tie, and that tie came to Woodsboro just recently. And if you didn't get a chance to join us earlier with the interview with Coach Daryl Victor and some of the players here, namely Park and Quintero, who are coming back and joining their teammates here this evening. This is ST Bobcat Nation. My name is Amador Ramirez, and welcome. We've got a lot of games tonight. I say a lot of games. We've got 4. Right now, the JV Lady Cats are going to be tipping it off in the auxiliary gym, which is the old gym. And Gina Shugaric will be bringing you that action. We got about 1:15 before the horn goes off. And that always startles me. Later tonight, upon completion of this game, immediately following this game, the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats, 18-6, 3-1 in district, will be taking on the Kenedy Leopards. And then the nightcap will be our Bobcats JV taking on the Kenedy Lions varsity. And that will be brought to you by Kyler Wilson. So we've got myself, Amador Ramirez, and waving at my good friend Kevin Keller, who's going to officiate. Always does a good job. And the buzzer did not go off. So between Gina Shugaric, Kyler Wilson, and Amador Ramirez, we'll bring you 4 games. And if you can't catch them all, you can go back for a couple of days and watch them, re-watch them, but there'll be 4 tonight. The one next door right now is non-district with JV Lady Cats, and that's against the Falls City Lady Beavers. And the rest of the games, the ones in here between the JV boys, the varsity girls, and the varsity boys, it's all against Kenedy, and we're talking district play. Once again, welcome to ST Bobcat Nation, and my name is Amador Ramirez. And sit back and enjoy, folks. The 6-2-1, 1-0-1 in district are our Skidmore-Tynan junior varsity Bobcats. Here we go, and I believe Jaden Park will be jumping. You've got Elliot Zavedra in there. You've got Connor Santry, Levi Quintero, and James Carragher, the Fab Five. The freshman. And it is tapped over to Connor Santry, and he'll get it going. Back over to Quintero. Inside, stolen by the Lions, and here the Bobcats will set up their defense. 3-pointer up, no good, and that one will go out, and Skidmore-Tynan basketball. So you saw the lineup: Carragher, Santry, Quintero, Saavedra, and I missed somebody. We'll get it over in just a second. Trying to get myself situated here before we, as everybody has to knock the rust out here. Both the Lions and the Bobcats. Number 11 is Garcia. And it looks like he's running the point. Number 12, Salas over on the right side. Traveling. Number 1 caught on travel. That's Perez. And we'll throw in number 3, Solis. And number 12. Make that number, who did I not call, number 32 in there. I do not have a 32 unless I didn't write it correctly. We'll find out. And a drive up by Santry, the basket, and the foul. Connor Santry.
Let's go, Connor.
Santry will try to complete the 3-point play. Yeah, we'll need to find out on 32, unless, like I said, my handwriting isn't the best. I don't have 32. 32 is out now. In comes 22, who is Didier. And make that number 23 coming in. And I don't have a 23. So some of the numbers aren't matching up. And thank you to Claire Carragher for taking a snapshot for me before this game of the Kenedy Lions roster. And there's going to be a foul called, and it should be on to the line. It is a shooting foul, and they'll call it on Levi Quintero. So to the line goes number 11 over Garcia. Did they call that on Levi? Number 5 called on that. He's got 5 fouls. Aggressive defense, and I know not only does he play that offense and tries to get them out beyond the arc and inside the paint, and now there's stoppage of play. But just underway here, and again, looking at the roster for Kenedy, number 1 is Perez, number 2 is Sarana, number 3 Solis, number 10 Garza, number 11 Garcia, number 12 Salas, number 13 Martinez, number 21 Barrientos, number 22 Didier, number 35 Cord, number 42 is Cortez, and number 44 is Cruz. For the Bobcats, junior varsity, number 3 James Carragher, number 4 Connor Santry, number 5 Levi Quintero, number 11 Albert Amador, number 20 is Elliot Zavedra. Looks like they're going to be a technical call. 2 free throws will be awarded to Garcia for Kenedy, trying to get the Lions on the board with 6:01 remaining. First period. No good. Keeping it going, number 22 will be Brandon Cummings. Number 21, Rylan Sanchez. Number 44, Demetrius Perales. Number 41, Ty Gamble. Number 55, Julius Perales. And head coach Daryl Victor, who you heard from in the clip right before this one. We had a nice little interview with Coach Vic, and you can go back and watch that later, as there's a lot of energy. And I thank Josh Quintero we've been having a lot of conversations. He's an excited dad. Now we're going to have some free throws over on the right side, and it'll be Connor Santry taking the technicals. No good. So Garcia missed both. Connor Santry taking 2 free throws, and he'll miss the first one. We'll see what he comes up with the second one. And off the rim, no good. So 0 for 4 there between the two teams. And after all of that, it's going to be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. And it'll be Carragher will inbound it to Quintero. Quintero will run the point. Again, on the wings, he's got Santry. There's Saavedra. Back over to Carragher, who drives the basket. Up and no good. Way off the top. It'll be Kenedy basketball. Just underway. Connor Santry with the 2 points, and that's where we stand right now. Again, got to see up on the point. On the left wing is Solis. Out on the right side is Salas. Number 1 in there, Perez, and number 23. Three-pointer, Garcia, up, no good. Rebound, that's going to cost steps. He saw Quintero out there, but got a little excited and took a few steps before he dished the ball to Quintero. So turnover, Skidmore-Tynan. But heads up for Carragher, seeing Quintero out in the open, kind of like quarterback to receiver on that one. Kind of what they do on the football field. And now inbounding it, just getting it in. One looks like he wants to take it. That's Perez, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Kenedy on the back. Santry positioned beautifully for the defensive rebound, and he gets awarded with the recipient of the foul. I shouldn't say recipient of the foul. He was fouled. And here comes Quintero. Over to Park. And there's Saavedra, Elliot Zavedra at the top of the key. Hands it back inside to Park. Park drives, kicks it back to Carragher. Inside the arc, good. James Carragher on the assist from Jaden Park, just inside the 3-point arc. Garcia bringing it back for Kenedy. Again, as always, Garcia for 3, and a foul on the 3-point attempt. And that'll be Levi Quintero. As I mentioned, Levi likes to play the offense, but He's got a good defensive game as well, but with that comes aggression and sometimes penalties, or fouls, I should say. In football sometimes instead of basketball, but penalty or foul, same thing. Here's Garcia to shoot three. First one's good. This is JV action here on this January the 9th, 2026. 5 o'clock start, and there's a 5 o'clock start with the JV Lady Cats. They're playing Fall City and the Lady Beavers right now in the auxiliaries. And Garcia with good stroke on the free throw. And I believe I'm going to have guests for halftime. Have him come join me. Bentley Salinas. I saw him and I said, hey, come join me at halftime. You can talk about last night's game in Kenedy. And nicely done by Garcia, sinking the 3 free throws. And now Skidmore-Tynan back to Saavedra, Elliot Saavedra. Nice dribbling by Saavedra, a little runner up and go.
Way to go!
Elliot Saavedra. And Garcia, who just sank 3 free throws off of that 3-point attempt. And he'll play a pivotal part here for the Kenedy Lions, junior varsity. And everybody's like, timeout. And let's take another look at the rosters for both the Lions and for the Lions. Number 1 is Perez. Number 2, Serna. Number 3, Solis. Number 10 is Garza. Number 11, Garcia. Number 12 is Salas. 13 is Martinez. Number 21, Barrientos. Number 22, Didier. Number 35 is Cord. Number 42, Cortez. And number 44 is Cruz. And I have some players already in the game that I don't have numbers for, so we'll do as best as we can for the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats JV. Number 3 is James Carragher. Number 4, Connor Santry. Number 5, Levi Quintero. Number 11, Albert Amador. Number 20 is Elliot Saavedra. And number 22, Brandon Cummings. Number 21, Rylan Sanchez. Number 44, Demetrius Perales. Number 41, Ty Gamble. Number 55 is Julius Perales. And the head coach, Darryl Victor. Coach Vic. Again, I'm going to reiterate, we had a nice interview with Coach Vic, Josh Quintero, and myself earlier, along with some of the players. A little bit of a change today. Everybody's excited, as I mentioned. Coach Pena with some good players on varsity, and he really likes to play. A lot of times the JV players get moved to varsity because they're good, and that was the case with Park and with Levi Quintero. And they're still varsity players floating, but they're playing here with JV tonight. Garcia up for the 3, no good. And nice, up and good. That is Perez with the bucket. Got to get those rebounds. Now Rylan Sanchez. Santry for 3, no good. And can't save it, James Carragher. It's going Lion basketball. So as I was mentioning, it's good to have players such as Quintero and Park who can play the varsity, but also bring a lot of value to JV. So they're multi-purpose. Traveling. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 3:39 remaining in the first period. So again, Carragher, Saavedra, Santry, Sanchez, and Park. The drive up by Santry, good. Nice little roll there for Connor Santry. 7 to make that 8 to 5. Connor Santry with a nice little drive. 3-pointer for Garcia, and no good. Taken there by Jaden Park. Rips down the rebound. I got the wrong number on Jaden Park. He's number 2. Tapped out by Kenedy. And I may not have had Jaden Park on my roster right here, but Jaden Park's number 2. I don't need the numbers anymore. I'm getting to know these players pretty well. Saavedra with the runner, no good. Park, follow up, no good. And taken there by Garcia. And, a nice outlet pass to number 12. Nicely done from Garcia to Pettis. And now the other way is Santry, wide open and good. And a good score for Kenedy, but you got to get back on defense because Connor Santry makes them pay. So a 2 for 2. 2:25 remaining, first period. Again, Garcia is a drive by Garcia. Up and good. A little too high, and that'll be taken there by Pettis. And they're going to call a foul on Park. Number 2, not number 2 foul. First personal foul, number 2 is jersey. And back in is for Kenedy, number 13 back in. That is Martinez. 2:05 remaining, first period. Skidmore-Tynan 10-9. Nice JV action tonight. And Levi Quintero back in for Alan Sanchez. And here comes the backcourt of the Lions with Garcia and number 12, Salas. Three-pointer for Kenedy, up, no good. Salas with the rebound, up and no good. And taken there by Elliot Zavedra with the rebound, and he is fouled. And that'll be, I believe, number 1. Oh, it might have been number 12. So the official, Keller, put a 2 and a 1, so that would be Barrientos. Or a 1 and a 2. I'll get it right eventually. That would have been Salas. The drive-by. Inside to Santry with the drive. Up and no good. Rebound Park. Foul will be called on number 13, and that is Martinez. A little bit of a blocking foul. So inbounding it, James Carragher. And he'll inbound it to Levi Quintero. Over on the left wing is Saavedra. Saavedra cuts. Stolen by Solis. Solis on the right side. Back to Garcia. Long three. In and out. Rebound Pettis. Back over to Garcia, who's going to be launching a lot of threes. Here's Pettis on block. A foul called on number 2. Foul will be given to Jaden Park. Shooting foul. So you go to the line, and that is the Bobcats 14 fouls. So each team with 14 fouls. The next one, shooting or not, will put the shooter to the foul line. Here's Pettis to shoot 2. And back in, or into the game, Ty Gamble, number 41. Dominates inside the paint, yanks those rebounds, and he'll give Jaden Park a breather. See Coach Stowe and Coach Fowl for Kenedy later for the varsity girls basketball. In and out, no good. Rebound, Connor Santry. He brings the ball up himself. Tries to set the offense up, and he drives, kicks it out to Quintero. Quintero on a drive turnover, and there is Solis. Foul will be called. Solis doing exactly what he needed to. Drive it to the hoop after he made the steal. 53 seconds remain. So number 3, Solis to shoot 2. Trying to tie and perhaps take the lead. Now he's looking to tie here in the first period. This game has been close throughout. No good. Rebound. Connor Santry looks to the left. Takes it up himself. Carragher, top of the key. Guarded there by Garcia. They're going to call an offensive foul. And put an elbow there. Official Kevin Keller will hand the ball to Martinez, who will more than likely, he'll kick it over to The man of the first period for Kenedy, and that's Garcia. 37 seconds. Garcia guarded there by Quintero. A nice little screen set. Garcia up, no good. Out, but off the heads-up play by James. That one, and he was trying to just get the. Solis was just trying to get the ball to go out on. That can hurt. That can hurt a little bit. You can't turn the ball over. Hang on to it. Hang on to that ball. No hot potato time right now. "15 seconds. Garcia bringing the ball up. Kind of, I think he wants to launch a three. He's going to launch a three. You got to get on him. Three is launched up, no good. And that's the way it'll end here in the first period. 10-9. Skidmore-Tynan in a closely contested game. We move to the second here at the Dubo Special Event Center. Skidmore-Tynan. So again, we've got a game going on right now in the auxiliary gym, which is another fancy name for the old gym back in our day. And that is the JV action with our Lady Cats junior varsity hosting the Fall City Lady Beavers JV. So that is a non-district game. And so two going on right now. Upon completion of this game, we'll stay right here, but we'll go to a different network, different channel, if you will. We're going to go over to ST Lady Cat Nation. And we'll bring that action from there. And then we'll go right back after that third game. And our Bobcats varsity will be hosting the Lions for district play. All of the Kenedy games are district. The Fall City one is non-district. And we'll cap it off with Mr. Kyler Wilson bringing us the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats. Right now, Gina Shoegarrett is broadcasting the Lady Cats junior varsity, and I thank her for it, again in the auxiliary gym. All right, 7 minutes till halftime, so here we go. 10-9, Skidmore-Tynan. Traveling call. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Again, the team is, you got a couple of players joining the team, so it's going to take a little bit to iron out everything. Santry on the drive. Quintero for three. Bang! Levi Quintero puts a little bit of a distance between the two teams now. Three-pointer, Kenedy up, no good. Santry on a shot out to Levi Quintero. The drive up and good. Beautiful pass from Santry to Quintero. And 5 in a row here in the second period, just underway. 45 seconds in, and Skidmore-Tynan now has extended their lead to 6. From 1 to 6, 5 straight points. Garcia for three, no good. Offensive rebound is Solis. And Garcia with the three. You gotta come out and guard Garcia, or he's gonna kill you all night. Vader on the right side. Going the other way. I thought that was tapped out by Kenedy, but nope. It will be Lion basketball. Salas will inbound it to Garcia. Kenedy has on the right side number 13 Martinez. Out on the left side number 3 is Solis. And right now in the paint out there by Park is number 1 Perez. Moving screen there, going the other way. An illegal pick. Number 1 Perez. He's Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Bobcats. 30-second timeout, Coach Vic. And the Bobcats. Talk a little bit here, trying to set it up. So a little bit of an exciting minute and a half here in the second period. Skidmore-Tynan with 5 points and giving up a 3 to Garcia, who might need to put a man on him, because he's launching them from 5 feet, maybe not 5, but at least 3 feet from the arc. I'm going to have a halftime guest. Bentley Salinas from the 7th grade A team came up short last night in Kenedy. 36-25, I believe. His dad, my friend, our partner at the ST Bobcat Nation, sending me updates. Quintero for 3. Offensive rebound. Santry up and no good. There's Park up and no good. Park is fouled. 23 is one of the numbers I do not have. 23 fouling. I guess on the fouling side, it doesn't. You don't mind not having a name, but when you're scoring, you do want your name called out. But I don't have a 23. Banking it in. Jaden Park calling his shot there with the bank. Only counts in horse. You got to call it in horse. I don't know if anybody still plays horse. So good. There was a lane violation. He was inside the, not the paint, but inside the arc. So Jaden Park will get another free throw. No good. And taken there to Garcia. Rebounded by Martinez. Now Garcia drives the lane up and no good. And a nice rebound by Ty Gamble. He didn't even have to jump. He normally doesn't have to jump. Here's Jaden Park driving it up and good. Jaden Park. Well done. Coast to coast for Jaden Park. 3-pointer, Solis, no good. Rebound, Quintero over to Santry. Garcia guarding Santry closely. Santry inside the 3-point, no good. Rebound, Park. Now they're going to scramble for it there, and a jump ball, possession arrow. Skidmore-Tynan. As the first jump ball comes in the second period, and everyone usually when there's a jump ball, they're yelling out like, "Oh, and a steal!" Oh, not quite. Good effort there by number 13, Martinez, but it goes out of bounds. So here's Santry, Quintero, Park, Gamble, Saavedra. A drive by Santry. Good! Counters Santry. Now the biggest lead for Skidmore-Tynan. Now on defense, if you're going to make an adjustment. Oh, a nice pass. A block! Ty Gamble with a block. And off of Kenedy. Ty Gamble. Over to Park. Good effort by 23. That's a beautiful block by Ty Gamble. That's why they have him in there. Not the only reason, but it certainly does help having a shot block. Elliot Saavedra. Saavedra drives up and no good. Gamble up and no good. Got too much power in those hands. He'll get, and a steal. Levi Quintero over at Jaden Park. Jaden Park drives up, no good, but fouled. That'll be the third team foul, but a shooting foul will put Jaden Park on the line. I would assume it's 3 now. I haven't seen it change, but at least 2 teams. There's 3. There it is. Park with the bucket. The free throw. So Park and Quintero paying dividends. And into the game, give it up for Ty Gamble. In is Demetrius Perales, number 44, and also James Carragher back into the lineup. Up and no good. And Garcia with the basketball into the right hands. He loves to play this game. You can tell. Look at that little move. Good dribbling by Garcia. Three-pointer is up and no good. And Carragher with the foul on 23. And I wish I had 23. Maybe it was. Again, thank you, Claire Carragher, for bringing me the roster. But there's no 20. Actually, number 13 on this one. I apologize. That's Martinez, who was fouled, and he's up. No good. 3:24 remaining, second period. Skidmore-Tynan by 9. Martinez up and good. And now a little press for Kenedy. Giving it to Connor Santry, who splits the defenders. He just drives all the way up and good. Bucket for Connor Santry. You live and die by that. Timeout. Kenedy. As I mentioned, you can live and die by that, but you put the press on, full court press, but if your opponent breaks it, it's clear sailing to the basket, and that's exactly what Connor Santry made him pay with. 10-point lead, 23-13. Once again, we'll have our halftime guest. I'm going to have Bentley Salinas in here. He's, I believe, number 4 in football. I know he's number 4 in football, and I think he's also number 4. And, well, there's a number, I'll talk about it later, but he is, his dad, Donato Salinas, got me a jersey, nice jersey. And it's got number 4 on it, and he asked me, what do you want on the back? Bobcats, Skidmore-Tynan. I was like, that's your son. Put Bentley in the back of it. And that's exactly. So stopping where in the stores, I'm often asked, is there a game today? It's always good to have a T-shirt with and the pride in the name and Bentley's name's on the back. So thank you, Donato Salinas, for that gift. Battling. Garcia's wondering what I do wrong. Which I didn't catch it either, but anyway. I was too busy talking about Bentley. Under 3 minutes to go here. Here's Connor Santry. Hits it over to Quintero, who drives the lane up and blocked. He gets it right back. Trying to get inside to Demetrius Perales, but couldn't handle the hot potato on that one. That's a good idea for what Levi was doing there. It was just ball coming in as a bullet. Garcia for three-pointer is Salas, no good. And taken there by Levi Quintero. Quintero playing some good defense over to Santry. And stolen. That's Martinez. They're going to call a foul. See who they call it on. They're going to call it on number 11, Garcia. Keep it right here, Skidmore-Tynan. And now number 35 coming in, and that is Ford. But first for Skidmore-Tynan, Sanchez and Julius Perales. Cord number 35 and number 1 back in is Perez. It is Skidmore-Tynan basketball after the foul given to Garcia. And here is Levi Quintero. He will inbound it over to Jaden Park. Park over to Quintero. Oh, and he stepped on the line. So for Kenedy right now, Solis, Garcia, Salas, Cord, and Perez.
Hold up, let's go.
And of course, running that point, going the other way. Number 1 setting a pick, an illegal pick by Perez. Skidmore-Tynan with Quintero, Carragher, Sanchez, Park, and Perales, Julius Perales. We got our Skidmore-Tynan Bobcat varsity. Comes off a big win And a great performance by Donovan Garcia with 45 points the other night in Three Rivers. Jaden Park driving up and good. Nice little right-handed fingertip, and the ball rolled beautifully. That's good touch there by Jaden Park. Garcia up and no good, but they're going to call a foul. Number 5, Levi Quintero. I believe that's his third, so they might sit him for a little bit. And yep, and that is going to put, although Skidmore-Tynan with 2 team fouls, it is in the act of shooting, so Garcia will go to the line. And Quintero will remain in the game, I believe, with 3 fouls. Garcia up and no good. And now he's going to take a place on the bench. Got to save him for later. And in comes Elliot Zavedra. Garcia to shoot the second. 1:43 remaining here in the first half. Maybe I missed, must have been a 3-point shot. He's getting 3 free throws. And 1 of 3 for Garcia. So the full court press. You got Albert Amador in there now as well. Jaden Park splits the defenders. And back comes Kenedy, number 12 up, and no good. And that was 12, and that was Salas. Good defense by Elliot Zavedra, but instead of giving him the bucket, let's foul. Make him go earn it at the foul line. Heads up by Elliot Zavedra. You got fouls to give, make him earn it. And he's earned half of it thus far, has Salas, as the bucket goes good. And in for Kenedy, number 32, whom I do not have a name for. There's a couple I don't have a name for, number 23 and number 32. Up, no good. And over to Elliot Zavedra. Shot, short range shot, no good. And rebounded by 32. Again, 32-23, I don't have numbers for it. 1:18 remaining. Up, no good. A foul will be called. Pushing foul. And there's a 2 in there, I believe. It will be on Zavedra. 1:15 remaining, 25-15, Skidmore-Tynan. And the busy man, the point guard, at the line, and that is Garcia, who puts the first one through, 25-16. Being Mr. Jimmy Mormon entering the arena. He'll be watching his daughter, Kagan Mormon, a little bit later today. Now Zavedra running the show at the point. Stolen. Garcia for 3, and he's got it. Timeout. Skidmore-Tynan. A little bit of a run with the rebounding and also that suffocating defense for Kenedy right now in the Lions. This is JV action. Kenedy JV, Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats JV. Lead was 10 just a moment ago, and it's been cut to 5 with 50 seconds. It's a full timeout. I didn't catch the scoreboard right before they kicked it into timeout. But stick around for halftime. I usually just kind of mute. If it gets a little too loud, I may have to. There comes Bentley. I'm going to flip the camera in just a little bit and get Bentley Salinas. But first things first. Got a little bit of time here before halftime. And Skidmore-Tynan will be inbounding from their side of the court. 58 seconds. And again,
Hold on, let's go.
Rylan Sanchez, Jaden Park, Elliot Zavedra, Albert Amador, and a steal. All alone under the basket. No good. Oh, an opportunity missed and out of bounds. It will be Kenedy basketball. A lot of turnovers going on right now, folks. It'll be Garcia. Back in is Connor Santry for the final 48 seconds. James Carragher and Levi Quintero. And a block. Levi Quintero with a block. Over to Connor Santry. Quintero for three. No good. Oh, and what a nice save. What a save from Carragher to Santry to Quintero, back over to Santry. Now rebound Carragher. They're going to go the other way. Foul will be called on Skidmore-Tynan. They're going to call it on James Carragher. All I can think about over the back, I didn't quite fast pace, but they're going to call it over here. Technical. That's going to put number 32 and 23. I don't know, it's not a technical. Everybody will join him at the line, at the free throw attempt. 21 seconds remaining. Skidmore-Tynan trying to hang on to this lead before halftime. And we are going to have our Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats varsity will be practicing, but like I said, if we do have some loud music, I'll see if I can accommodate our good. We'll get Bentley. And I know I saw Bentley just a moment ago. Up and good. And now the full court press. Taken there by Garcia. Up and good. And now it's up to, that's a foul called on Garcia. And in the penalty or bonus, and Quintero will go to the line. Levi Quintero will shoot two. Good defense by Kenedy in the latter part of the second period. Skidmore-Tynan not able to break that press. Here's Levi Quintero to shoot two. Good.
Yeah.
And now one shot, second free throw. Good.
Yeah. Way to go.
And now let's see what happens here with 13 seconds remaining. I don't think they added the last point. They got 26 up there. I'm not sure if they took away that last point. I guess we'll have to adjust it. Going the other way, an illegal pick and screen on number one. That is Bettis. Yeah, I think they took away that last point, and that is in the penalty. So I'll tell you what, we're going to leave it right there, and I'll be confident.
6 seconds, drive it in.
They're in the penalty, though.
Go.
There's Santry. Santry drives. Traveling. 1.5 seconds remaining. Yeah, they had to have taken off that last point for a violation. That second free throw by Quintero. Blocked by Santry. So we're going to bring it down to 26-23. And we'll be moving to the third. And that's where we'll end. And Bentley Salinas is going to come join me. Hey, Bentley. All right. I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna put it on you. All right. The only problem is I'm in the middle of a stream, so I can't really flip my microphones right now. So I'm gonna probably have you get a little closer, but you're gonna have to talk like you're at a concert. All right. So we're gonna flip it over real quick here. As you can see, Bentley Salinas right there. All right, and you can get a little closer if you want, Bentley, just so we can pick us up. This Bentley Salinas, number 4 on the 7th grade A team. The A team and number 4, and I proudly wear his jersey, and he's number 4 in football also, but his dad, Donato Salinas, got it for me, and I wear it proudly wherever I go. And next time I call your game. But you guys are going to be on the road for a while. Y'all aren't back here until 2 more weeks, Bentley. But let's yell it out to our audience. I know we're playing music right now, but tell me about last night, and I'll let you tell our audience.
Last night, the Kenedy boys, they started off stronger than we did. Then, like, second half, we tried to make a comeback. We made it in front with 2 threes and a couple like close shots, and then they took it off in the fourth quarter.
And also a close game with the 8th grade. I know you're in the 7th.
Yeah.
You'll be moving up, but so both teams they were competitive on both games, the 7A and the 8A. So got to hit the road for a while. So do you have it? Do you have the schedule on in your memory right now? Where do we go next? Port A, and that'll be next or this Thursday, right?
Yes.
Next Thursday, absolutely. You're right. So we go Port A, and then we go Yorktown, and then back here against Refugio. All district games. So Bentley, where do you feel that your game has grown the most? I know it's loud in here, but yell it out.
Probably versus 3 Rivers. That's where I thought I had a good game right there.
In 3 Rivers. Again, I ask this a lot, but do you focus more in practice on your offense, dribbling and shooting, or do you focus more on the defense where you try to shut down your opponents?
Both. In practice, I just work on shooting and dribbling and stuff with my offense, but defense, that's when we go at the game.
Because with defense, if you can stop them and suffocate them and get the ball, you pretty much have a clear sailing to the bucket, right? It makes it a lot nicer. Who do you have, although your team is, you got chemistry, who do you play well with? Who do you have good chemistry with on your team right now that you feel like, I look for him, and they usually get you the ball quicker? Who's that one teammate that you feel?
Me and Holt.
You and Holt. Holt Gamble, absolutely. Y'all like to kind of throw it back and forth a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm going to talk about, obviously, officiating. You guys, you have to play knowing that y'all are going to
win.
Officials, how do you normally handle that when you maybe get a call that you feel was unfair? What do you do?
You just got to clear it and try to get it on the next play.
That's good. That's the best mentality to have. So you heard it. Port Aransas, you said, no, not Yorktown on the road. But the next time we see them here at the Dubo Special Event Center, Bentley in the 7A or the 7th grade and 8th grade, whether it's A, B, or C. I know the girls use white team, purple team, yellow team. There's a number of things we go by. But so what do you think out there right now? You've been watching Santry, Carragher, Park. What are your thoughts on those guys in the freshmen right now?
They're doing really good. I like the way they're playing.
Anybody that you look at that you're like, hey, I could learn from that part?
Probably Levi and Jaden.
Levi and Jaden, yeah, absolutely. And they were moved over to JV because, well, they're good players. They're on varsity, but they're getting a lot of playing time here on the JV side. Well, Bentley, thank you so much. We got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. I'm going to shake your hand. Thank you so much. And whenever you're not playing, you're always welcome at my microphone, all right?
Sure.
Have a good one. Well, now I got to get my camera back. There we go. You heard from Levi. You heard from Bentley Salinas. And I know it's loud in here, and I'm not rigged up for the mics right now. And right now you're watching the Lady Cats varsity warm up, but you've got the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcat JV ready to rock and roll for the second half. Cut it off for just a little bit. Yeah, but he likes to. He's good on defense, so sometimes there's that line between good defense and then you foul. But yeah, he's at 3 right now, so he's got 2 to go. He'll hang in there. Speaking of Levi Quintero with his proud grandparents. That's Irma and Arnold Gonzalez. And he yelled it out, quit fouling, don't foul. And there is that line between that foul and playing good aggressive defense, but yeah, and you have to be able to figure that one out. And right now, Santry up there with Garcia, number 11, who has had a good game. And now they're trying to. Garcia is really running a good offense right now for Kenedy. And a bucket, and that's number 13. That's Martinez. And I lost my scoreboard. I'll have to get it back in just a second. We'll have to bring back the scoreboard. It is 26-25, Skidmore-Tynan. And 26-26. And Santry with it. Hands it over to Saavedra. Tapped away by the Lions. Now it's Carragher. Coming up, driving the lane, and that's going to go the other way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened on that, but as long as I'm bringing it to you, we'll bring it back later. I don't want to. I don't want to mess my stream up, and I don't want to lose focus. So I'll bring you the score. It is 26-26 right now with the action. Inside and up and no good. And offensive rebound, Kenedy up, no good. And keep it right here, Kenedy basketball. Me, I'm trying to figure out my why I lost my scoreboard. But score camp and Garcia up with a 3, no good. Offensive blocked. Jaden Park hands it over to Santry. Santry up and no good, and back in, and there is a blocking foul called right there on James Carragher. (26-26) is the score here. And it is Kenedy basketball. And Garcia. Also in there is Salas. In the backcourt. And it was a good idea there by Garcia over to Salas, but a little too deep on that one. Skidmore-Tynan basketball, 26-26. Excuse my missing scoreboard for a little while, okay? And now the hustle is certainly on the side of Kenedy right now. And the bucket for Solis. Now all of a sudden, we got a little bit of a sloppy play on the Bobcats, turning the ball over, but aggressive defense. Park up and good! Jaden Park, 28-28. (28-28) is our score. Tied up. Three-pointer by Garcia is no good. You got to get that offensive rebound. Right now, Kenedy is hustling. Got some players in there for the Bobcats that kind of are standing around, and they need to move around a little bit more. It's going to be Santry over to Saavedra, over to Park, and it's stolen. And back, there's going to be a foul called on Skidmore-Tynan on Jaden Park. Maybe my scoreboard in ScoreCam didn't pay my bill. Maybe my subscription ended. I doubt it. I haven't made it disappear, so I don't want to chance the stream. And a block, but they're going to call a foul on Jaden Park to the dismay of the home crowd. That's a shooting foul. That'll put Martinez on the line. 5:03 remaining, 28-28. Been very close. Skidmore-Tynan had a 10-point lead, so they have led by double digits, but the suffocating defense by the Kenedy Lions has been amazing the latter part of the second period and also into the start of the third period. Ty Gamble in for rebounding, and Albert Amador in there right now, Connor Santry, Rylan Sanchez, and going to go Skidmore-Tynan. So Ty Gamble causing that turnover. And also over on the left side is Elliot Saavedra right now. And a block. But they're just making passes that are not crisp right now. Skidmore-Tynan basketball, they're just kind of throwing some lazy passes right now. The Bobcats. Like handoffs. And there's another one. Well, fortunately, Ty Gamble gets it, but now it's turned over again. Garcia up and no good. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, no good. Fouled. Yeah, a swing of momentum and a swing of energy right now. All in favor right now of Kenedy, who is leading 29-28. And if you're just joining me here, hopefully you've been with me from the beginning, but my scoreboard disappeared, and I'm not going to mess with it right now. Bank shot up and good at the line. Number 3 is Solis, 30-28, Kenedy. Has a three-point attempt, so 3 free throws. 1 for 2 and 1 more for Solis. Up and good. 30-28.
Come on, guys, set it down. Let's go.
I'm starting to get a little grimace on my face now because just too many turnovers. Some of it is largely due to the Kenedy defense, but there's some passes that just aren't getting to their destination. And now Garcia will inbound it. Up and good. 33-28, the biggest lead. Here's Sanchez. And he loses it. And over in Kenedy, and a block. We got to play some defense, and Connor Santry realizes that I'm going to have to make some stops here because we're not scoring right now, and we're turning it over too much. But I think I vented enough. Let's get back to the game at a timeout. If I do lose y'all, by the way, if I'm trying to get my scoreboard back, we'll come right back, okay? We'll just have a part 2. But right now, it's 33-28, Kenedy leading the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats JV. Yeah, I love score cam when it's on and functioning throughout the game, but I do not like that. If there's an interruption, I could lose all of it. And I'm very OCD about things, and so I don't want to split my stream. I want to have one complete stream here, and so my scoreboard will disappear if I can't get it back. It's 4:24 remaining here in the third period, and Kenedy up 33-28. And the way I sum it up right now is a lot of turnovers and aggressive defense by Kenedy. They're jumping to the rebounds. They're getting to the ball. And right now, Skidmore-Tynan might be lacking a little bit of that. There it is, up and no good. Up and good. And the foul, 35-28. And actually, there was no foul. I was a little confused on that one, but it is back in is Jaden Park. Zavedra will inbound it. And a turnover. .416 remaining. 7-point lead by Kenedy. 35-28, and because it was not touched, Kenedy gets it under the basket. In comes Levi Quintero. 4:16 remaining, third period, 35-28, Kenedy. Now Skidmore-Tynan on the turnover. So now Skidmore-Tynan will have the ball. So now let's see if they can get something going. Santry, they're going to call a foul. I apologize for my camera movement. They're going to call a foul, and I believe on number 3 is Solis. And so Skidmore-Tynan already with 5 team fouls. Kenedy only with 1, and there's still 4 minutes left. So what that means at the 5-team foul is shooting or not shooting. If there is a foul, Kenedy goes to the line. Sanchez can't get anything, and he stays on the deck. You got to get back on defense. And taken there by Sanchez. And now good defense by Solis. A lot of hustle by the Kenedy Lions right now. Jaden Park has it. Trying to get rid of it. 3-pointer for Sanchez. Up and good. Reception by Connor Santry for the bucket off the air ball from Sanchez. 35-30, Kenedy. Traveling. Skidmore-Tynan right now not being as productive as I'm used to seeing them. So they have to rely on a little bit of miscues from Kenedy. Santry with a up and no good. Ty Gamble is fouled. And he was in the act of shooting, so I believe Gamble will go to the line, although that's only 2 team fouls. Gamble will shoot 2 free throws. Again, 3:10 remaining third period, 35-30 Kenedy. Again, my scoreboard has disappeared. That's why I'm repeating it quite often. 35-30. Ty Gamble with one less thing for me to do, but now I got to do it auditorily. If I said the right word, auditorily. In comes James Carragher in for Levi Quintero. And Ty Gamble with the first of two, and now for the second. Up and no good. Rebound, Park. No good. Rebound, Santry. Up and good. Now we've got a 35-33 Kenedy lead. 35-33 Kenedy. 2:50 remaining. Third period. No good. And the rebound and traveling. James Carragher took off. Traveling. Go the other way now. Keep it right here for Kenedy. 35-33 Kenedy. 2:43 remaining. Third period. They're going to call a foul on the inbound. Coach Vic saying there was traveling, but the foul was called prior to the traveling, and I think that's it for Carragher. Foul called, and now back in is Elliot Zavedra. So shooting number 12 is Salas. No good. Back in for Kenedy, number 1 is Pettis. And he'll relieve number 32. Again, 32 and 23. I do not have names for. Second of 2 for Salas. No good. Offensive rebound, Garcia up and good. Outlet to Park. Park is up and good. Jaden Park. 37-35. Nicely done by Jaden Park. Good defense. Oh, going the other way. Good defense by Connor Santry. Got close to a steal. 37-35 Kenedy. 2:18. Third period. For those that like to keep score on their own. But, and the outlet up and good. You can't let that happen. Pettis with a clear sailing to the bucket. Sanchez, we're going to call traveling. You got to dribble. You got to put that ball on the court. 2:07 remaining. 39-35. Lions. JV action. And a steal by and double dribble. Kenedy basketball with 2:05 remaining. And the main man, Garcia, going against Connor Santry. Garcia up and no good. Park out to Santry for a clear sailing layup. 39-37. All started with Park on that one. Traveling. Got to put a little more defense. If you're Skidmore-Tynan right now, they're not putting much pressure. Should be 3-on-1. There's Santry. No good. Clark with the rebound. Quintero for 3. Oh, almost. I thought it went. Quintero with the block, the foul. That'll be number 4, I think. We lost James Carragher. And to the line, number 13 is Martinez. And that will be it for Levi Quintero. You're going to have a minute 20 in the third, so Bobcats got a little ways to go. 40-37. Kenedy leading 40-37. 1:20 remaining, third period. Both good for Martinez. Jaden Park, nicely saved. Park, it's a two-pointer. Gamble up and no good. Gamble up and no good. Oh. Martinez. Garcia over to Martinez. Now the drive. Oh, saved there by Perez. And right to Santry. And they're going to say... And it'll be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 51 seconds remaining. 41-37. Kenedy. Over to Park. Park with some good dribbling. He needs help. And stolen. Back to Park. He's got several Bobcats. Park drive. And there's going to be a turnover. Foul called. And that may be it for we're running out of players. Now Coach Vic wants some answers. And I believe that's it for Jaden Park. James Carragher and Levi Quintero are out. Fouled out. In comes Demetrius Perales back in. 40 seconds remaining. Kenedy all the way over to Perez. Perez will drive up and no good. And good. That's Garcia. They got a player injured right now. But now he's back up. He's back up, and that's Martinez. Martinez for three. No good. Gamble swings it over to Zavedra. Now it's going to be up to Zavedra. We've got three players right now. And a steal by Kenedy. Up and good. 43-37. Well, he's going to run out of time. Timeout with .2. And the fans are going crazy over in the Kenedy side. Well, Skidmore-Tynan has lost Carragher, Quintero, and Park. And still has an entire period left. And Kenedy up 43-37. Right now, you got Demetrius Perales, you got Rylan Sanchez, Ty Gamble, Elliot Zavedra, and Connor Santry. Talk about being a little short-handed right now. And in will come Julius Perales. Well, there's only .2 seconds remaining, so not much you can do right here. Throw it deep. And what that means is Kenedy will get it right back here. And they've got a shot at an alley-oop or a tap-in. So it's not over yet. This has been a long, and Coach is saying just catch it and shoot. That's what Coach is saying right now. You catch it and shoot. You don't have time to do anything but catch. Look at that shot. Oh, and it wasn't enough time. But a good effort by Garcia. He's having fun tonight. Kenedy on a major comeback here. Again, I apologize. I lost my scoreboard. I was kidding about my subscription to ScoreCam. I I don't think they would remove one component and give me the other part. But of course I have the main part, which is live video and audio. But right now, folks, Skidmore-Tynan down three players, Carragher, Quintero, and Park. And so now Carragher was part of the team prior, but Quintero and Park came from varsity to JV for this one. So technically, I guess you could say mentally, Coach Vic could say we're really down one right now. That's Carragher. And that means Saavedra has a bigger burden along with Santry. But down by, well, I don't even need to change my quarter because I don't have my scoreboard. But it's 7 minutes remain. Kenedy 43. Skidmore-Tynan 37. And that's where we're at right now. Got an uphill battle, especially with shorthanded, but let's see what Santry can do. He's going to have to. It's stolen. And here comes the layup, up and no good. Up and no good. Santry with the rebound. And 1-on-3. He needs to slow this one down. That's a little, and a turnover. Taken right back by Santry. You got to help him out a little bit, y'all. Santry up, no good. Here's Bettis. He's got a man to his left side. Up and good for Garcia. They're going to need to help out Santry. They're not, his defense needs to move a little bit. And there's Santry over to Saavedra. And it is turnover. Kenedy basketball. All right, so we got Garcia for Kenedy over with Solis. Three-pointer for Garcia, up no good. And a foul will be called on Demetrius Perales. You got to grab the rebound. You can't be slapping things around. You got to grab the rebound. No, there's no little patty cake here. Get your two hands on the ball and yank it down. That's what you got to do. So to the free throw line, number 12 is Salas. 45-37, Kenedy. 46-37. So Kenedy about on the verge of getting a 10-point lead. And Skidmore-Tynan had a 10-point lead. So a 20-point turnaround. And that's exactly what happens. Number 12, Salas, gets 2 of 2. 6:03 remaining. Ten-point lead for Kenedy. Turnover. You know, some of that isn't because of the pass. It's the defense is just lined up beautifully on the press. You know, when you in boxing, you got them on the ropes. There's Garcia for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, up and good. That is Martinez, no rebounding. You're not blocking out, you're letting everybody get in there. And Santry has it. Drive. They're gonna call 44 Perales on an offensive foul. A 12-point lead for Kenedy. .535 remaining. Kenedy, 49-37. JV action here in Skidmore-Tynan. Good defense there by Saavedra and caused a turnover. Elliot Saavedra nicely done on defense. I know they're a little winded right now. They're playing short-handed, if you will. find out what the outcome was for. Again, good defense. There's Pettis driving it coast to coast. Over for a three-pointer, no good. Zavedra with good hustle. I know you can't just question your fouls. You got to put some effort into it. Right now, that's not happening with Skidmore-Tynan. Inside, no good. Out and the line. How did we do, Gina?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Doing good. What was the final? We won 29-23. 29-23 was the final. Skidmore-Tynan and a bucket. Nicely done. Connor Santry cuts it down to 10 with 4 minutes remaining. Here's Garcia. I would say the MVP of this game if Kenedy hangs on. Saavedra taken there by Sanchez. And now Ty Gamble stolen. No good. Good defense. And that's Elliot Saavedra and a whistle. That's only the first team foul. And in comes a slew of Lions. Cord is back in. Cruz. And a few other numbers I don't have. Cortez is in. So we're not done yet here, folks. Connor Santry up and no good. Going the other way. Once again, coming up at our other ST station. Three-pointer up and no good. Offensive rebounds. Nobody's rebounding. Still nobody rebounding. No good. You got Zavedra and Santry. And a block. There is Connor Santry with a foul. Cord will be given the foul. 49-39. 3:47 remaining. We're not done here, folks. You got Connor Santry. You got Elliot Zavedra in there. And they're leaving it out on the court right now. In there with Sanchez also, and Gamble, and Julius Perales. But you got to make the free throw. And I know he's tired. That young man is tired. And here comes Perales for Perales. Demetrius for Julius. Yeah, Connor Santry he's given everything he's got. And they're going to call a lane violation, so it didn't really matter. It's going the other way. It's a turnover. It was a lane violation on Skidmore-Tynan. .347 remaining, fourth period. We got a 49-39. Okay, well, there was a... well, yeah, I missed this one, so Connor's getting some technical free throws, which could cut it down to 8 if he can sink both of them. .347 remaining. 49-40, Kenedy. Both are in. 49-41. 8 points separating the two teams right now. 3:47. 49-41. That had to have been a technical because now possession is Skidmore-Tynan. So a three-pointer could cut it to 5. We haven't had too many three-pointers. Here's a drive by Santry. No good. Santry with the rebound, up and no good. Cord with the rebound, Gets it over to his teammate. Traveling. 3:23 to make up 8 points. Plenty of time. You got to get hot now. Back over to Saavedra. Saavedra, 2-pointer up, in and out. And rebounded by Cord. And it's stolen. Back over to Saavedra. Got to get it to Santry. Saavedra up and no good. You got to rebound the ball. Don't patty kick it. It's hard to stay neutral without having to yell out some instructions. 2:50 remaining, 8-point and a steal by Saavedra with a layup up and good. Elliot Saavedra. Timeout. We got a 6-point game. It's not over yet, and I think they're bringing in their starters. Coach Vic giving some final instructions for the final few minutes here. 49-43, Kenedy. Again, if you're just joining me, I lost my scoreboard, but I got my video, I got my audio, I got my pan, my Zoom. I can deal without a scoreboard, but it gives me one less thing to do, but it makes it a little harder for everyone else. But it is 49-43. Waning moments. Stand by. We're coming back, but we're not coming back to this channel. We are going to go to ST Lady Cat Nation in a little bit to bring you Lady Cat basketball. Earlier, Miss Gina Shoegarrett, who broadcast the Lady Cats JV versus Fall City, we take the win 29-23 over in the auxiliary gym. So thank you, Gina Shoegarrett, for bringing us that action. So I'll get to go watch it later tonight. Thank you, Gina. We're going to have to put a little pressure on the dribbler. What a block. Connor Santry with the block. There is no shot clock, so you pretty much can run out the clock. They're going to call a foul on Demetrius Perales. Too many reach-ins and not enough blocking out and getting the rebound. You got Elliot Saavedra, a repeat from what Santry just did. They're not giving up. Saavedra, and again, I apologize, but a nice tap out by Connor Santry. 2:12 remaining. Once again, it's 49-43. Kenedy leading by 6. I do call a 5-second, but good ball movement. Three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound Sanchez over to the short-handed Saavedra. And let's see if they can. Stolen. Good dribbling, but good defense by Santry. And boy, is he. Traveling. All right, 116. 6 points down are the Bobcats. 49-43. Down by 6. Minute 16. Santry will drive. Block. That was, well, lost 8 seconds, so now they'll reset. Will the Bobcats with 1:08. Still down by 6. He picked up his dribble. Oh, and a nice pass to Saavedra. Saavedra for 3. Oh. And out. Canales could not save it. 56 seconds remaining. These boys are tired. And now Garcia is just going to take his sweet time. He's got. Three-pointer is up, no good. Offensive rebound. $33 seconds.
Rebound, let's go!
Now they just want to run out the clock. And there's Santry. No good. He's giving everything he's got. He's tired. He is tired. And now Garcia is just going to dance around. We're going to call a foul. It is a non-shooting foul, 1.4 seconds. Again, earlier, the junior varsity Lady Cats defeating Falls City in non-district play. 29-23. That is on our ST Lady Cat Nation YouTube channel. Broadcast by Miss Gina Alexander Shugary. There you have it, folks. I'm going to have to leave and bring back my other channel, but let me take a quick snapshot without a scoreboard. And I have to go back and bring back my scoreboard. But if you're not joining me for Lady Cats, we're gonna come back to ST Bobcat Nation after the ST Lady Cat Nation basketball team. There they come. So we got one more on ST Lady Cat Nation, and we got another game late tonight with Mr. Tyler Wilson on ST Bobcat Nation. If you're not joining us, have yourself a great evening and God bless.